Good morning. Good morning. It's me, Angie, from Angie Land Crafting Boutique. Hope everybody's doing well on this Monday morning. Well, Monday afternoon for some, like myself, and Monday morning for others. So here we go. I'm going to find myself the usual routine. Let me see, where am I? There it comes up. You know how it goes. Out, in, out, in. There we go. And I'm going to share myself out. See if anybody came on yet. I don't see anything there, but you know how it goes. Share, share, share. Share. Takes me a little bit to find everything I'm supposed to be sharing in. Or I should be. Okay, I think that's good. So that's done. Probably need to share more, but let me see. Let me see. Hi, honey. How are you? Let me see. I don't know if the comments are working. Let me go out and come back in. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Good morning, Weppa. Here we go. Weppa! I'll make the announcement too, Weppa. Morning, Eliza. How are you? Hi, Christy. I don't see you here. I hope my comments are not starting again. You know, oh, there she is. Okay. Could be a little delay. There's no comments there, which is great because I don't like both comments because it's ridiculous. And I do have on Do Not Disturb, but I don't know why over here something just got through, but that's okay. So here we are. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was busy as always. The usual, in and out of stores and all that kind of stuff. So I have a few announcements that I wanted to make before we get started. Thank you, Weppa. I appreciate it. So myself and Weppa, that's Lydia from Lydia's Creations, have put together a group lineup. Hi, Mary. Good morning. And we're starting on May 26th, which is Memorial Day, next Monday at 9 a.m. There's a flyer posted on my page, and it's a great lineup of awesome creators, and it will run through Labor Day. Maybe longer. We'll see how it goes with everyone and everyone's schedules, but I'm very happy that that is happening, and I'm very excited about it as well. And thank you, Weppa, for doing all the coordinations and the idea and everything like that. So very much appreciated, and I'm very appreciative of everyone that has decided to come and join us on this. It'll be cute. We are named the Pink Frosting Divas. I thought the name was cute. ChatGPT helped name that. So that's one announcement. Second announcement is, I'll get all this out of the way now. I got an update on my clay. My supplier is telling me May 27th, fingers crossed, give or take, which would be great because my husband is home that day. That's the day after Memorial Day, so he can help me unload everything because it's a lot. So once all that gets situated and I use it and make sure it's good and all of that, it should be fine. Then I will post new pictures of the colors that I'm carrying, which will be 18 colors, and then we go from there. Also, we were very busy yesterday because I rearranged the craft room. I don't know if it looks different to you guys. These were on that side, and the one shelving unit was on this side. So now I have all my sprinkles within reach because I had everything upstairs is where I can't put everything, product and stuff, and I was going up and down, and I'm like, this was not going to work. So I needed to do something. So thank you, hubby, again. He worked his butt off yesterday doing everything here because it was crazy. This room is not that big, but there was so much stuff, so unorganized, it was insane. So everything is here. I'm waiting on more jars. Oh, another announcement. I know. Everything happens. Always after my live last week, I got my solid color jimmies in. I haven't posted any pics yet. There's 9 plus the pastel, so that would make a total of 14 colors for you guys to choose from. If anyone is interested, I will post pics probably by tomorrow. Plus, I did new pictures of the Christmas sprinkles as well, which I have to post. That's like a full-time job within itself. So that's, I think, all the announcements. So I'm very excited about all of these different announcements that are coming up. And today, we're going to do a Halloween cake. So what I did already just a styrofoam cake dummy. Covered it with clay. I put a rhinestone ribbon. This was a placemat that's been sitting here with other things that have been sitting here that I should start using. Really nice things. I decided to cut it and put it around here. What I'm going to do is put spackle over here. And then we have our little skeleton head. This was from Dollar Tree last year. It's just a styrofoam head. I chalk painted him, then white, and then glittered. I'm going to do his eyes in silver because I didn't have the gold cake board that I have is way too big for this little cake. So I didn't have silver, and it was yesterday, and Hobby Lobby's closed. So I'm like, no. And then I do have his hat that we're going to work on, which is just this that I did and covered when I found, because I couldn't find things, and that's what made me crazy. And I said to my husband, we have to do something in this room. I found this. So it's not exactly, that's checkered, but it will do. I wish I had found that earlier because I probably would have put that around the cake rather than that, but it was already on. I couldn't find a whole bag of feathers, so I had to buy a new one. I couldn't find my pom-poms, which I still can't. And I'm like, where did everything go? I don't understand this. It's crazy. Yes, I know, right? I know, Weppa. Yes, we're celebrating Joanne. Joanne Barandi will be my partner, which I'm very excited about, on Mondays. Same time, 12 p.m. Eastern. And it's her birthday on the 29th of May. So we'll be celebrating her birthday also when we start this up. So now I'm thinking, maybe we should do his eyes first. And then we'll go from there. I'm going to put rocks, silver rocks, which I carry in my shop store, in his eyes. So anyway, yesterday when I was doing his hat, I noticed that I didn't have any black chunky glitter. I'm like, okay, and I wouldn't even bother to go to Walmart because they probably wouldn't have it. Hobby Lobby, again, is closed Sunday. So I had to use the fine glitter from Hobby Lobby, and I have the same one from Walmart. I thought it'd be better from Hobby Lobby. This glitter gets everywhere. It's like everywhere, and I've cleaned this table yesterday. I don't enjoy using it. I don't want to use it. So for the bottom of his hat, look, there's even little glitters in there. I'm going to cover it with clay, but I'm going to also put, this is just a foam sheet on top. I'm not using that glitter. It's everywhere, and I sealed it, and it's like I have to redo it, believe it or not, because some spots didn't take, which I'm going to have my husband hold the whole cake when it's done over a garbage can, put some tacky glue in the spots it didn't get, and redo that, and then just like leave them alone because it was a pain. That glitter is awful, let me tell you, awful. Yes, right, Christy? I know, me too, me too. I'm excited for it. What am I looking for? My tacky glue. So I'm just going to put some, this is Aleene's tacky glue, which you can find everywhere, in his eye sockets. This way then he'll dry. And then we'll pour some of the stones. I think I did a skeleton cake last year, which my daughter took because she likes it. She likes the gothic, scary type of things. So she took that one. I'm trying to find a brush. I'm here. So yeah, so Saturday, what did we do on Saturday besides a million stores as always? Is everybody else's weekends crazy like that? It's like I tell my husband, just when we think we don't have that many things to do, it's like, oh my goodness, plus food shopping, all that good stuff. It's insane. Okay, put him down. I'm holding him like he's wet. He's not wet. He's dry. Put that cover there. Hi, Diane. How are you? Thanks for being here. We're making a Halloween cake. I was hoping Mark would come on. Maybe he forgot. Because he loves Halloween. So we're just going to throw some in his eyes. You could also let this dry and do another layer if you want. If it's necessary. Which it may be. But I think for demonstration purposes, you guys will get the idea. My husband was like, put gold, but I don't have the gold cake board. I thought I did. It's way too big. That's for like the bigger size cake. You can use it. Pull some out. How cute already. Makes such a difference, right? It's sunken in. I mean, you can build it up with another layer of glue and put more if you want. But I think this will be fine for now. So I had to tell you guys something and I forgot. I was thinking earlier and I'm like, you know, you always want to think about what to talk about and how to keep the conversation flowing on the lives besides doing the craft and explaining all that. So, hey Tina, how are you? Hi Betsy, how you doing? Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. Let's smush them around too. And then we'll pour. It's hard to get some of the corners. Aw, thanks, Wepa. Appreciate it. That's pretty cool. And if there's little spots, just go in with your glue, like on the corners especially, and just fill it in. So I went to the health food store this weekend because I told you I'm back on my keto, you know, lifestyle. They have awesome products, but they're so expensive. But I was hoping to find some dairy-free because when you're losing weight, dairy really should be avoided. And I love cheese. I'm Italian, so I did buy this vegan cheese. It's okay. I mean, I used it in a salad and I put dressing on it, so it wasn't too bad. See the difference, guys? Look at that. So the cheese wasn't that bad, but not like the real thing, unfortunately. So I'm on the hunt for dairy-free, I'm going to say it like everyone says it, ricotta cheese. I don't pronounce it like that. I pronounce it ricotta because I'm Italian. And Kroger's used to carry it, and they do not. And then I went to the health food place because I bought it there before, and they were telling me that they haven't had it in months, and they don't know any ETA about it because I guess maybe it's not a big call, and they're not making it. Or whatever the case is, I really don't know. And I'm like, oh, because I make a nice keto lasagna, and the dairy-free ricotta is so good in it. So it's by Kite Hill. And I'm hoping when we get our Publix, which is being built right now, that they carry it. The only thing I can find in Kroger's is the dairy-free sour cream, which I do use in some recipes. They used to have the butter. They used to have the, not the ricotta, sour cream too. They don't have that anymore either. I'm like, they want you to eat healthy, right? But, or what about people that are dairy-free for other reasons? Where are you supposed to get everything? I don't understand. I'm like, I even tried Amazon. Nope, not that. They have yogurt and I think almond milk or something like that. And I'm like, no, that's not what I need. So it's difficult at times, guys, because these stores don't carry all this stuff. Anyway, okay, so now I think I'm going to do his hat. It's just, this is one of the 2 packs from Dollar Tree. The hat worries me, but we're going to go with it and see. Have my gun on. This is just some black clay that I was using for the cake. I did the cake a couple of days ago because I wanted to make sure it was all dry. Because you know what? There really would not be enough time on a live to do everything. You like it, Christy? Yesterday was your second time this weekend. Oh, I'm so sorry, Christy. Good for you. Good for you. So we're just going to cover the disc as usual. So I'm going to come on tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and we'll do some Halloween lollipops. Because I have to tell you this story. There's always a story with me, I'm telling you. So when I was first starting this last year, I made a lot of lollipops. That's why I love them so much, to make them. And I had my Halloween tree decorated. Very cute stuff. A lot of the lollipops and all that. So we put it in the garage for storage with everything on it and a plastic bag just to cover it so it won't get dusty in the garage. So a few months back, it's been so windy here for the last It hasn't been lately, but for at least 3-4 months since December, it was very windy here. My husband comes home from work, okay, which he goes to the garage, and he comes into the room. I was in the other room, and he's like, with a fright. And he's like, I'm like, what's the matter? He's like, your tree got demolished. I'm like, what tree? What are you talking about? He's like, your Halloween tree. I'm like, why? What happened? He's like, when he opened up the garage door, the wind force that came through knocked the whole tree down, all the stuff that was on it. I'm telling you, there was eyeballs in my garage on the floor, excuse me, and bows and all kinds of things. So I'm like, and it happened twice. I was like, okay, so I will start making some new lollipops because a lot of stuff did get damaged. And I'm like, I can't believe that the wind did all of that. It was insane. Insane. The tree was on the floor. Everything was all over the place. I'm like, this is crazy. A lot of my stuff got ruined, which I wasn't happy about. But I'm like, all right, I haven't even looked at the tree. We just cleaned up everything when it happened, of course. And then, hold on. I have to move when I do the cutting. I don't know why. And I'll have to cut more. We just cleaned up what was ever on the floor, and I just didn't even want to look at the tree. You know when you get so disappointed, and I was like, oh boy. So yeah, so we'll have to start doing that again. So I figured, you know what, tomorrow, what I love to do the most is lollipops and cakes now. Cakes are becoming a nice thing with me. I like to do the cakes because they're very versatile, as well as the lollipops. I'm going to cover the top of this so I'm not too concerned. I just wanted to get it up so I can cut. And this is a rough disc from Dollar Tree, which I haven't seen many of these around. So I don't know what the story is. I asked the lady. She's like, no, we carry them. Not that I know of. So I'm stuttering. I only found 1 pack. So whenever I see them, I grab them. Because they are good for lollipops, especially if you're going to put them on a cake. They're not too big this size. They are small. But for some things, they're perfect. So I don't know what's happening with these discs. You know, every time you find a good item at a great price, it's gone. I don't know why. They do it all the time for everything. I'm just folding it over. I'm going to make it as flat as I can with my hand. Some people use a rolling pin, either or. And then we were in Hobby Lobby on Saturday, which we'll talk about in a minute too. Just make sure this looks okay. This glitter is like crazy, annoying me because it got everywhere. Flatten it down. See, just cover the disc. Now I'm going to break the rule, but I think it'll be fine. I'm going to do a foam sheet on the bottom and the top because I'm not using that glitter. It was a very big mess and I'm not doing it. It was all over the place and I'm like, oh my goodness, what is wrong? So, just an ordinary foam sheet. Cover the bottoms. I'm trying to be good about that too. Covering my stuff. This one's the top. I have them labeled. This one's the bottom. Just using some hot glue. I want to do the middle. Because then it's very hard to put these on when your project is completed. She's not in Texas, Diane. What products did you want to see, Lydia? Wepa. I just sometimes call you Lydia too because some people don't know that I call you Wepa. The new Jimmy's, I have to get my jars. I'm waiting on jars. They should be here today. They're in the bag. I mean, they're in the other room. I'd rather present them in the jars just because it looks better, I think. Hey, Jenna, how are you? Thanks for being here. I have another glue stick right here. Okay. I don't want to burn myself because you know how that goes. The new stuff I got, the only thing new from last week is the Jimmy's. The solid color Jimmy's. That's the only thing new. I'm still waiting on my sequins and the clay. Yeah, it should be there tomorrow. My husband's going to help me pour everything and all that good stuff. Right, babe? He's such a help. Okay? Better than the glitter. And you know, my first thought yesterday was when I was doing the comb, I'm like, maybe I should just put the foam sheet around it because it'll have a nice finish with the glitter. And I didn't. I clayed it and then used that god-awful glitter, which I wasn't happy with at all. So I have to buy some chunky glitter. And it's funny because I just ordered from, let me get that off, from Crystal, some, what are those called? Candy corns, colored ones. I didn't have any. They're really cute. And I could have added glitter, but I just placed the order already. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I thought I had black glitter, but I did not. Good morning, Shannon. How are you? Okay, so here's his hat. Never made a top hat. I think it looks pretty cute. You can always put something there to hide the little seams of things. There's not much you can do. So let me see how we're going to go about this. I do have a stick, but I'm going to see if I can maybe super glue it and see how well it stays. And then we're going to make some roses after I spackle, and I'll tell you about my spackle, which I'm excited about. I know, there's little things that excite me. Ask my husband. He knows. Try not to touch that glitter. I don't like it at all. It's really awful. Now it's probably going to ruin this. I'll have to get more. And I've sealed it. I've sealed all of it. And I think I'm going to put one little toothpick because just for security, it should be okay. I always get crazy when I have to do these things because sometimes they don't go well. Look at the front. Now the clay is a little uneven on the bottom, but I think it should be okay. Push this in a little bit more so I have room. I tried to get, look, I got glitter all over me. And it's sealed, so there you go. Worst glitter in the world. And I thought by buying it from Hobby Lobby it would be a little bit better. No, it was not. Same exact thing. I was like, this stinks. Everywhere. Everywhere. Incredible. I was like, this is bad. So I personally like working with chunky glitter better, but yes, that's like me. Oh yeah, I went into Hobby Lobby, guys. They have, I have another, sorry, parchment paper over here with a whole mess of glitter there. It stood good. There's a little hat. Cute, right? And I have some feathers. Let's finish his hat then. Then we'll roll out some clay for roses after I spackle. So I had to buy a new bag of feathers. Hobby Lobby has, there's even glitter on this. Incredible. All the fall stuff already. Oh, beautiful things. My goodness, I'm like, wow. My husband's shaking his head when we were in the store. He's like, too early, it's not even summer. I'm like, I know. It's crazy, but so nice. I'm gonna put two. We are gonna hot glue these onto the ribbon. I don't want to burn myself. So I'm gonna be a little careful right now. And my air is on, so just want to get it on the stick. I know I have finger things. Hold on. I'm here. Dollar Tree. Okay. We'll put two. We'll put one there. Turn it that way. But the fall stuff was so nice, if I tell you. Everything. The hay, the pumpkins, all the little, you guys know I call it doodads. We call them cabochons. Doodads, as I like to say. I don't want to burn myself. Hold on. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I was like, wow. Just pushing it on there. So it sticks. It should stay. Hold it down for a second or two. I was going to say for a minute. That's cute. And then I showed these last week. I think I did a live with products. Little pearl gems, I'm calling them. So we'll glue it in the middle. You can make this like steampunk if you want or anything. Decorate the hat if you're going to do something like this, however you want. That's not the front. Ah. Well, we can put something there. That's fine. So I'm trying not to touch that glitter. Does anybody have a good, well, I'm going to buy a chunky black glitter because this is not good this time. Just that it gets everywhere and it doesn't stick right for some reason. I don't know why. There's a little hat. The little feathers. I think it came out really cute for him. So I'm going to push that to the side. Put this back here because I always like to put things all over here. See this glitter? I don't know if I can get it off because it sticks to this. You try that side, maybe it'd be a bit better. I mean, it's on this side too, but what could we do? There's not much we could do at this point. It's just everywhere. I just like it very much. Very, very much. Oh, really, Christy? Hi, Maritza. How are you? Hello to anyone I missed. These are a nice size. I showed them the other day. They are, right? They're bigger than the normal, like, little pearls and stuff like that. They are a nice size. Figured it would be cute on his hat. You can make it more steampunkish if you want. I'm just not happy with that glitter too much. I have to redo it, which I'm not looking forward to. But it is what it is. Okay, so I think maybe I should do the frosting first. And I remembered my little turntable. I just got this one off of Temu. We have to put some tacky glue because the spackle needs to adhere to at least something. And then once you get it going, it's fine. So I am very excited because I made red spackle. So it's different paint than the Apple Barrel. Apple Barrel paint is good for the light colors because you can use the darkest purple and it will make you like a lilac. It's not a bold paint, whereas the new paint, and they were expensive, but the new paint is, I think, by Master's Touch. I'll show you guys. Let me just glue this and then I'll paint it around. And it made a red. I was very excited when I did it up. Because I only bought red at first, and then I went back and bought more colors. Nothing was on sale either. But anyway, I was there and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to grab it. Hola, Mari, how are you? The turntable, right? When I was on Temu, I do use it a lot off camera. Because I always forget and stuff was on it. But I did a little rearranging like I was saying earlier. So things are better in the room now. I still have to label everything and find certain things because I still can't find certain things. But the paint is by Master's Touch. I'll show it in a second. I'm just spreading the glue so the spackle will adhere. Anytime you use the tacky glue, you should always spread it because it will run and you don't want globs for whatever you're using it for. Has anybody been to Hobby Lobby to see all their beautiful stuff? I was floored. I was like, oh my God. So let me present to you, so excited, over spackle. Because I've never made red. I tried with the pink. I didn't know you had to use different paint. And we made red. And this is the paint. Hold on. I bought some Halloween colors. It is Master's Touch Thick Body Acrylic. In case anybody's interested. They are pricey, and they weren't on sale. But yeah, so I bought some purple. I bought green, orange, purple, and black for now, and I'll start a new collection. And then if you want a certain color of spackle, put my apron on. The deeper colors, I would suggest that because it works. Like, it's red. I kept doing it, and I was showing my husband. He's like, well, put it up against pink. I'm like, it can't look pink. And he's like, no, this is perfect. I'm like, it's red? It's red? I was so excited. I've never made red. No, the only thing Hobby Lobby had of Christmas, well, my Hobby Lobby, up on the real top, they made like extra shelves, was ornaments. So I've seen that already, so it's coming. The lady in Dollar Tree told me that in the end of August, they'll get their Halloween. They had good stuff there last year, if you guys remember that very first haul I did. It was a video, I think. It wasn't live. Yes. I don't... Babe, if my husband, if Mr. Angie's still on, I don't know if Patriotic was on sale. It may have been. I'm not sure. But they're loaded with Patriotic. A lot of aisles are full already. I couldn't believe it. I was like, because we were walking back from the paint section, and we passed the aisle, and I'm like, is that full? My husband was all like, what? So yeah, we went through each and every aisle. Very pretty. Very nice. I'm just piping. I want to get it to where the middle part is. As close as I can, at least. Oh, it is, Eliza. I didn't even notice that. I didn't buy any new 4th of July. I don't think I needed any, to be quite honest. Not too much of 4th of July that I make, to be honest. So I didn't really go for it. Whoop. Plus, I had stuff from last year that I bought. But the fall, ooh, pretty flowers. Hey, Carly, how are you? But really nice stuff. I'm just using some red spackle, which I'm very excited about. I was telling everyone. I can't wait to make like a purple or a black. I told you guys once before, I never thought I would like spackle. I was terrified of it. You notice I still wear the apron because it can get messy when you're mixing it. But when you're using it, no, not really. But it just makes such a nice show on cakes. More realistic looking. I mean, you can do it with clay. You can make the ruffles and all that stuff, which I'm not great at, I'll be honest. You guys know I'm always honest about all this stuff. But this I love. I'm a pro at spackle. Just practicing. You're a pro at clay. I'm not. I admit it. I'm not. When I enjoy something, I put my whole... I enjoy clay, don't get me wrong. But some things, when I can't do it, I get frustrated. And then I'm like, nope. You like how it's looking, you see? Oh, it started today. The 40% on what? 4th of July? Patriotic, whatever we want to call it. You can always go a little higher too. Give it a little extra. It's fine. I was just excited to use the red. I know. I love it. Make sure it's even. You haven't used spackle yet, Christy? Listen, if I could do it, anybody could do it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because I've only frosted cupcakes by hand when my kids were little. I was never a baker. I don't like to bake. I like to cook. Baking is very tedious with all the measurements and all that stuff. And you have to be precise because then forget it. It doesn't come out right. Anything looks weird, just fix it. I wound up going double, which I'm liking a lot. I'll show you guys, not as high as the bottom. Little flowers. This is a 1M tip. Just want to make sure I get the rows even. Just a little bit more. It looks like the ruffles that I can't do. I could do them a little bit. They don't come out great. I'll be honest. But again, I know. Practice, practice. Okay. Think you guys can see it? Where's my little... You have control of this. You like it? I figured it'd add a little something to the cake instead of always doing like the sprinkles. I like to do it with these and also the top on the lollipops. Whatever you want to do. Think you guys can see it okay? Look how nice that looks, right? And it's red. I'm so excited for the color. Honestly. Okay, let's see here. 12:35 already? Oh, thanks, Diane. Yeah, I know. I've tried with the, what do you call that? The ruffle thingy. We need a little work on that. I get it going and then I just lose the rhythm, I guess, or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, what are we doing next? Let's see. Oh, him. We have to put him on. Oh, I have to do my roses. All right, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself because I want to put like, not big roses, maybe 1, 2, 3 roses to match the red. That's incorporated. Black, white, and red look real nice together. Right? You see? You see what the little bit of spackle does? And the red. These paints. I didn't know. And I kept saying, when I would watch other people, how did they get that color? How did they get that color? I would use the darkest color of like apple barrel, and I'm like, still coming out light. It's all water-based. These are awesome. Awesome. There's other bottles too, which were next to these, which have a lot of nice colors as well. So let's see. We're going to stick him on. I mean, I really want to use hot glue because I know he'll stay. Is that going to be a bad thing if I do it? Because I don't know if the tacky glue, he may slide. I'm going to stick a little toothpick in him. Just for extra security. It's like glitter. It's like Glitterville, literally. Glitterville. Stick them there. These I had from Dollar Tree left over from last year. I only have 2, and then I have a black velvet one and something else. Oh, and then a hard plastic one. I don't know why I bought that. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That may be hard to put on things. I don't know about that one. But, yes, Diane. You get your little... I use these to mix my spackle. I buy them from Dollar Tree. Put however much spackle you're going to use. Mix in some of this. Mixing it till you get the color you like. This is a full, what's this called? Thick body, like me. Thick body paint. So, you don't need as much as the other paint because sometimes even with the apple barrel paints and the spackle, if you use too much, the spackle gets very like thin, liquidy, and it won't hold its shape. This is thick body, so it's a thick paint, and it was fine. It was perfect. I was so excited. I'm like, just for the color alone, and then it didn't do anything to the spackle in terms of consistency where it would be too runny, because then your spackle will droop. It won't hold shape. It won't. Even when you're using apple barrel paints, don't use a lot. Use a little bit, mix it, see, and then add just a teeny bit more if you don't have your color that you want. Okay, let me make sure. Alice in Wonderland. I know, right? It would be a cute Alice in Wonderland. Yes, the Patriotic started today. Fall to go on sale. Well, we'll have a little while for that. Okay, I'm standing here with him because I don't know if I want to use the hot glue on him. I do, but I'm not because I know I'm not supposed to. Yeah. We'll use some tacky glue and some super glue on the toothpick. He should stay. We're going to hope he stays. These things always give me trouble. And then I get anxiety about it because I don't want him to fall. And we'll use super glue on the toothpick. Where's the glue? I love how he could do one-handed things. Which now there's sprinkles in here. I knew it. Terrible. His hat, well, we're going to see. And I still got to make roses, and it's 12:40. All right, we got to get moving. I'm doing a lot of jabbing today. There's a lot of things to tell you guys. Remember, I'm only on Monday and Tuesday, so a lot happens. I'm just holding him down with a little bit of pressure. That's why I like the apron. Just rub everything on. Let me see. Let me feel him. All right, so far so good. So let's move him out of the way. Oh, it's my Alexa. I'm like, she's reminding me of something? Like what? I can't hear her from here. Sometimes I have an Alexa in the kitchen and in the other room. We call it the media room. It's supposed to be a bedroom. We made it into like a TV room. This glitter. The worst. It's going to be in the red. I know it is. But the one in the kitchen doesn't answer. And then the other one answers. And then she asks, did I answer from the correct location or whatever she says? And I'm like, no. It's like, thank you for your feedback. I'm like, but you didn't answer from the right thing, so I can't hear if she's answering from another device in another room. Sorry, I'm just getting this black off as much as I can. Garbage can's over there because it's too much. Hi, Wanda. How are you? Thanks for being here. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, guys. My red. Okay, let me move this. And I'm just going to roll some red clay. This is Marty's clay. Because I only have a little bit of red. I'm like really like stretching things. I'm not going to make them big because it's a small cake. I think it's a 4-inch cake. By a what? Hi, Candace. How are you? Oh, you got your Happy Mail? Clothes roller? Okay, what's a clothes roller? Diane, explain what's a clothes roller? I mean, I'm old, but I don't know what a clothes roller is. Hi, honey. Keep saying hello, or it's just the comments itself. Usually I'll wash this. That's the only way, and I have like a scrubby pad, and I'll scrub it off because this black, I'm taking everything off this table when we're done, well, after I watch WEPA, and cleaning this whole table again with the little vacuum, the little desk vacuum, as well as wipes, because not using that glitter, that is it. Like, it doesn't go away. It's all over the place. Just ridiculous. So I think 3 roses should be good. Hopefully we finish this. See why I did some of that prep work? Because I'm like, oh my goodness, if I do too much prep work, what am I going to do on the live? But here we go. I think I showed you guys how to make roses. But if not, you'll see it again. I'm going to use these. This size comes in a pack of a few because I think the other one would be too small. And I usually cut out about 7 to 8. But a clothes roller, I'm not sure what that is, but I should have baby oiled this, but it's cut. Let me move that. And this glue. Clothes roller. Hey, Jan Guapa! How are you, Jan? Get them anywhere? A clothes? They have a roll of tape and they are in sheets? A lint roller? Oh, a lint roller. She's like a clothes roller. And I'm like, what's a clothes roller? Diane, a lint roller. I have that. Really? Okay. We will try that for sure because they're driving me cuckoo. I'm going to wipe everything, I'm telling you. And those glitters, say goodbye. I prefer chunky glitters anyway. I do use the fine, but not as much as chunky. That's just me. 6, I'm just counting these. 7. Again, take your little teardrop, just fold it, stick as thin as you want, get a little thinner, that. I thought I was going to finish, this is crazy. And just start layering your petals. Want to call them petals? I really thought I was going to finish this, but I will work on it off camera, I guess. 15 minutes, maybe. Yeah, see, this is a good size because make sure they stick. Open them up. I need one more there. I feel like I'm rushing. Nope, one more there. That's unfinished. There we go. Better. And there's your rose. And that would be a perfect fit for there, I think. I'm going to just smush it down. And we'll cut out some more. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I said it. Usually it's like 7 or 8 sometimes. And that's how you do your rose. I really want to, I'm going to rush, but I shouldn't. Because I know what happens when you rush. You never can tell if you're going to finish. You never can tell how long something's going to take. It's crazy. These are great. I love when cutters and molds come out easily. It makes our life as crafters so much better. You like it, Diane? Thank you. Wish Mark was here. He would have enjoyed this today. He loves Halloween. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. I wanted to put one on his hat too, but now I'm pushing it. I know. Same thing. We'll repeat the process. Just fold it, twist it in. Hi, April. How are you? How you doing? Use a heart. I've never done it with a heart cutter. I have to try that. I used to do the circles. This is even better. You don't think you could do lives, Christy? I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. I prep and I think what I'm going to do, and then I also think about what I can talk to you guys about sometimes. Sometimes things just come up. It depends on what's happening. But make sure they're touching each other so they have, see this one, something to grab on. Because otherwise, then it won't stick together and then it won't be good. I'm going to squeeze that one in just a little bit. Yeah, pretty to come out. Stick it down. They're just drying over there because I wanted to shade them too. I know, I have some nerve. I have some nerve. But I want to do all this on a live. But it's not going to happen. But that's okay. I think it's going to look cute. I love that ruffle bottom or chatting and engagement is the hardest part of lives. Yeah, it is. It is. And then trying to strike up conversation sometimes too. Like, what do you talk about? But you guys are so awesome that we generally have a lot to talk about, I think. I tell you about my weekends and the stores and all of that good stuff. So I did find pastel pom-poms in Dollar Tree. That was why I was talking about the pom-poms. I've never seen them before. My Dollar Tree is weird. Like, you guys find so many cool things, and my Dollar Tree just doesn't have half the time. But hoping to find my other pom-poms because don't know. They're in here somewhere. I don't know. I have to go through the bins again and see. Unless I stuck them with Easter. 4, 5. Because I want them to be relatively the same size. 2 more. Huh? Lydia is going on after me, guys. Lydia's Creations. That's my Weppa. 1 more. Thanks. Thank you, Weppa. Yes, I'm glad. it takes, like, when I meet new people and stuff, it takes me a little bit sometimes to warm up to people. Because I am generally shy, believe it or not. You wouldn't think so. Growing up, I was totally shy. I didn't speak to anyone. Anyone. But I've definitely come out of my shell. To do stuff like this, you have to. You have to, otherwise, you know? But, I mean, I talk to people in the store, too. People I don't know. Some people are real friendly, and I don't mind striking up conversations with them. Like when you're in the store and somebody asks your opinion or things like that, I absolutely talk to people. I don't mind. But it took me a long time to get here in terms of, like, doing this. You're shy, Wepa? No, I don't think so. Are you really? Like, when you meet people, do you, like, it depends. It depends on certain people, too, if they, how receptive. You know, when you meet someone new, if they're receptive to talking. Some people are more reserved. They don't want to. I try to make everybody feel comfortable. Like, when we were at my grandson's birthday party, there was my daughter's mother-in-law. Her name is Jeanette. Her, what you call it? Her, what was I saying? Her, that one needs to be a little, don't like how that came out. Let me just close it up. Didn't like how that middle was looking. Push it down. New people, her neighbors. And I was just sitting down talking to them. Me and my husband. No, I'm not going to get to that. 12:52. Oh, jeez. But I won't ever make anyone feel uncomfortable. I'll try to talk to you, and then I'll see, like, if it's received, how it goes. But, oh, I wanted to shade these real quick. You see? I want to shade them in black. I was going to do rocks, but let's shade and see how it goes. These are sold out, and I'm looking to get new ones, but I'm not sure what direction to go in at the moment. We shall see. When is my birthday? I'm in November, November 5th. I'm a November baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just doing the tips. I'm not going to bang it on with a loose powder. I'll show you. Just do the tips. I'll bang it on that. I want you to incorporate some black on this. Oh, your dad's birthday is November 5th? That's cool, Candace. I'm a Scorpio. Yep. You're right, Diane. My girlfriend, too, her birthday's the 1st. She calls me her Scorpio sister. I've known her forever. God, since I was like 15. Yeah, 15. She was my hairdresser, too, for many years. Her mom owned a beauty salon, so we used to go there, hang out. We get our hair done. It's so cool. It's so fun when you're a kid. No worries about anything. I'm gonna do that middle part. When I tap, it's to the loose powder, because then it will like blot. Yeah. I'm using the table now to blot. Even when you do your own makeup, always tap. Blush and eyeshadow. That looks so cool. You can see it. Okay, just a little shading. I saw a picture of it on Pinterest. I'm like, oh, that looks cool to do. Well, I have 5 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to finish. I can't believe it. I thought I did. I would have. So I apologize. But I will take a picture. Just shading. You don't have to. You could throw rocks. It would have taken me as long to do the rocks as well. I would have had to do the glue and then throw the rocks on. So I think the shading looks really cool. On the red, the black, it's like a hint, kind of. Pink with black, that would look cool too. Sorry if this is boring, guys. I just wanted to give it that little effect. There's a picture on Pinterest. No, my clay is wet. Normally, you should wait till it dries to do this, but again, video purposes. I'm going to click Lydiathon while I finish my cake. And I hope everybody goes over to Lydia's page and watches Lydia's Creations. She's up next. It's not a lineup or nothing, but I know she's going live, so we're going to show her some love. So I got 3 minutes, 4 minutes. She probably left to go set up. But I will be back tomorrow with some Halloween lollipops. Hopefully we'll get to finish 2. I know I want to do a ghost maybe and a cat. Oh, that looks so cool. I love it. Look at that. You can't really tell on the camera, but it looks really, it gives it a little bit of dimension. You can go as dark or as light as you want. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Anyway, thank you guys. I'm going to glue the roses on, stick his hat on, and this cake is done. Let me show you him. Okay, he's not completed. It's not completed, but almost. A little more things to put on him, and then it'll be done. Thank you guys so much for joining in today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Next week is the special with all the good. Yes, we start next week on the 26th, that Monday, with a great lineup. The flyer is posted. I remember the people. I don't remember the time. But the flyer is posted on my page. I'm assuming everyone who's in it on their pages as well. But you can find it on my page, definitely on Lydia's Creations page, and everything. Or black rhinestones, yeah, you could, the real tiny ones. But on camera, to do all that, that'd have to be done off camera, I think, because it's very time consuming. You could do a little bit, maybe one of them, but I chose to do the shading. I think it looked so cool on Pinterest, and I'm doing it. It's going to be cute on the cake with the black, because the cake is black, so why not? Just take your time and everything. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys so very much. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern for some Halloween lollipops. Hope you all have a great day. Take care. Bye, everyone.